Boy, oh boy, I don't know if it was a YouTube issue or if it was a my phone issue or what, but it took me 4 tries to get online. And when I finally got on the 3rd time, it kept telling me I was live, but then it kept making my phone go bonkers. I gotta find where I was digging. Way down here. I was doing pretty good. I probably found some of the best gold that I have found here yet. And I found dirt that was red. I did 1 5-gallon bucket and sluiced it. So now I'm going to do 2 5-gallon buckets and sluice it. Try to get you guys where you can see what's up. And hopefully where my phone doesn't fall into the creek, because it has tried that a couple of times already. Nobody's watching, so while nobody's watching, I'm going to sneak down and get my phone and the rest of my gear. Still no watchers. Yeah. I got short uploaded. Me. Nope. Of course, now I'm live. I can't find me. There we go. Can't see nothing. There we go. Can't see nothing. Can you see the shovel? There we go. Can't see nothing. Because I'm seeing it. The shovel? It took me 4 tries to get online, guys. The third time it hold on here, hold on. All right, no volume because it's driving me nuts. You see the water. That's because I'm still getting set up, my friend. I had to get my other phone out so I can read some comments. I'm about to jump down in where that shovel is and continue digging. So give me 1 second. I think that'll work for that. almost went swimming. Bank kind of gave away on me as I was climbing in. I love these gloves, but I got to remember to wash them or at least rinse them out after this because they smell like someone shaved 100 wet dogs and then put all that hair in these gloves, tied the ends shut, and then right before I grabbed them, they dumped all the hair out. It is like the nastiest, funky smell. And then when I take them off, my arms just reek. So, but they're so warm. I found a cool rock right away when I got here. Got nice stripes in it. I think that's that red jasper with a little bit of the granite, maybe quartz mix. That could be a quartz vein there. I'm at a spot, if you don't know, this is about 30 miles from my house. I've been trying to find some gold in here, and I've been finding just not very good quantity. It's a cool rock. So we've been just poking around different spots every time we come. And I picked this spot because it's the outside of kind of a straight stretch. There's the creek that way is going that way. So it runs into a corner down there. And then whenever the water's high, right where the camera is sitting is actually underwater. And it looks like it was underwater this week because it's all fresh. But it's narrow right up to this point right here. And then it starts getting wide there. And this is all a low pressure area down this bank. And when I dug down right here, I started finding some good red stuff, looked kind of clayey. I was really happy with that because I haven't found a whole lot of clay. Usually it's just shovels full of gravel here. So I ran it through the sluice, a 5-gallon bucket, found about 20 some flakes. Decent size, a couple of them were even. So I finished making my video for later, and I made a short while I was sluicing, and I decided to go live and try to hang out with you guys for a little while. I was going to go live before Carlos was live, and then I see he finally jumped off. I didn't want to step on his toes. Him and Zab were having a good time at Thermal City. I wish I was there with them, because they probably find more gold in a shovel than I'm going to find all day here. But my buddy Zach is at work. He is supposed to be joining me when he's done. Although I messaged him and I haven't heard any response. So, yeah. What do we got in there? Tio, how you doing, Tio? It looks like just the two of you are here with me. A little bit of bark in there. I find a lot of agates here, so I do tend to check my rocks out a little bit just to see if I see anything cool. Bunch of chunks of quartz in this one. A couple of them rocks with polka dots on them. And, you know, I'm always kind of looking for arrowheads here, so I'm not too far from a lot of Native American stuff and good hunting grounds through here. I could totally see sitting back with a bow and arrow here myself if I had the chance. There's a bright green rock. I don't know if that's moldy green or definitely green. Nice red ones. But I'm not seeing that red. Had some of that red coming up really good. Hoping to find more of it. The one thing we did find, the other end of the creek, when we first started digging here, is when we'd find gold in a hole and we'd go deeper, we weren't finding any more gold. It was like it was just in that layer, and once we broke through, that was the end of it. So, hoping it's not like that here. A big chunk of quartz in there. Decent dirt anyway. I don't know if I'm still on camera there or not. Oh yeah, I'm still there. Jeffrey Button, Justin Winch, how you doing? Yeah, you love that basket. I can make you one. I can make you one, buddy. I should be home making these anyway. I got other people that want them. What I like about it is after you get it out of there, the rocks are still just got a little haze on them, right? But if you rinse them in the water here, if you're looking for cool rocks, it washes them right up. And like, look at that big bright chunk of quartz. It's got some streaks in it. And then, I don't know the names of all of them. There's a white rock with black spots. And there is a kind of a grayish rock with green spots. And there's a black rock with white spots. And a red rock with green spots. Oh, is that clay? Nope, just a red rock with, oh, there's quartz. Quartz vein right in there. I know what quartz is. But I'm pretty sure I know what jasper is. And I don't know schist from shinola. I can usually tell when I have gold in my pan. 406, what are you doing? Love stones, huh? They're all leverite for as far as you were concerned, I thought. I had one guy tell me once there's a old Native American love stone, and it wasn't the word that he used. And then he said, AKA an effing rock. I fell for that hook, line, and sinker. I think that's where you were going, Stacy. I didn't fall for it, though. That was going to be petrified wood, but then it rotted. Boy, it's like a smoky quartz piece. I'd probably find more gold if I wasn't looking at all these stupid rocks. Boy, that is really smoky quartz. But I don't know that we have smoky quartz here. And that's another one of them really green rocks. My wife's going to be mad when she sees I'm throwing these green rocks back, because she likes the green ones. I had red coming out of here before, and I don't see any red. Did I dig through the inch layer of red that I had? I'm afraid that if I dug through the inch layer of red, that's where all the gold was. Oh, there's a little red on the tip, not much. Definitely into some organics there too. Oh, something big. We got here, Red Dirt Nation, buddy. Yes, sir. Gold or nothing to get that byproduct out of the sluice. Crushing some quartz, cool. Burn it first, it'll crush easier, unless you got a crusher. Nothing too cool.
I literally find an agate every time I'm here, if not more. And I'm always looking for them. Always looking for them. Going deeper. It's a little bit of sticky to that dirt, but no clay to speak of. I think I found a big rock down there because honestly I could be on bedrock. The bedrock is right there. Although I've also noticed around here that the bedrock will jump out for a little bit and then it'll be gone. As you can see out in their pit, they've got a couple pillars of bedrock and a pond on both sides of it. Whatever it is, I seem to have gotten around it. Better shake this though, because one more is going to overdo it. That big guy out of there. Nothing too cool in there. I'll get one more in there and then it's going to be a really heavy bucket. Yeah, there's a big rock down there. I'm trying to back away from the bank because I'm starting to undermine. I'd like to dig more towards the middle of the creek, but there's a big rock down there that disagrees with my theory. And apparently, there's some old wood. Like I said, it's getting still pretty sandy. There's a little bit of black clay in there. Just a little bit of sticky to it. Let's see if I can get up closer to the top here and find that red stuff. I don't think I saw any red go into this bucket. Yeah, see, there's some. There's just a layer at the top. Well, I'm working my way away from the bank so I can take more of that out, I guess. This rock is covered in mica. I don't know if you can see it or not. Underwater, though, the whole thing is just covered in gold speckles. Let the sun showing that to look kind of metallic to you. Just the whole thing, everywhere you look, there's a gold speckle. And usually after I've been classifying for a while, everything downstream for me will be just covered in gold speckles. So, I don't know, that far from the top, I'm going to call it good for that bucket because, I don't know, it's got to be 100 feet or so up to the sluice. I'm old, I don't want to work that hard. Yeah, lots of gold speckles on the top too. Buckets full of mica. Pyrite, whatever you all want to call it. Now I am going to dig a second bucket since I'm here. But I'm not going to dig that much because I forgot to switch buckets and I don't feel like walking back to the truck. But I broke this handle the other day at Nugget Lake. I don't have any rope or tape with me to fix it. So, yeah. Otherwise, I mean, I guess I can make a full bucket. When that one's empty, I could come down and dump this into it. But I had to carry this like this at Nugget Lake the other day. It's not the end of the world, but it's no fun. I thought I lost the whole thing when the handle broke. Fell into the creek and tried rolling over. I managed to get it. Only lost like an inch of dirt. What are we saying there? There you go. Check out the spider, Jeffrey. All right, Justin, you take off. See you later. Told you guys, when I come out to Spider Mine, I'm bringing the weed burner. Walk in there and light that place up. Finding just little traces of that red dirt again, but I'm not saying that's for sure where the gold is, but it was for sure stickier dirt than what I'm finding at the bottom of this hole. A little. Must have just hit the one pocket. Probably wasn't even red dirt. There was just an old car part down there rusting away. Oh, there's some. Better shake that. Oh, she's full to the top. Good thing this is an empty bucket. Put a couple of rocks out of here just to help her work. There we go. That's kind of a neat one with the stripes in it like that. Looks like a horse hoof. And then this one here, covered in glitter. Just covered in glitter. I joked earlier, you'd think there's a stripper factory somewhere at the end of this creek. Boy, I got just a glitter explosion. I must have dug into a pocket of it. Boy, if that was gold, we'd all be rich. Oh. Shoveling gravel again. Somewhere in here there's a big guy. Oh. There we go. Think there'll be gold under where he was? Need more of them. That's an interesting strike. Oh no, never mind. Never mind, just grass. Whew. You guys are going to think I'm lying if I don't hurry up and find some red dirt. There's some gray clay. A red and gray rock with red speckles. That's a cute one. What else is here? Down she goes. Well, that's more clay. Still not sticky, but it's also just packed full of pyrite. I gotta move. I moved back and I got too many rocks under my feet now. It'll take me long. I'll have a dam right here. There, that's a little better. Still something pretty big. Get out of there. There we go. And I might as well see what you guys are saying. See who's laughing at me. Prairie, how you doing, sir? What state am I digging in? Wisconsin. Yes, I made my own classifier. I actually have made 5 or 6 of these now. Sold a couple, gave a couple away. And yeah, Prairie, these would definitely be good for
doing some artificial insemination. I think those are a little bit thinner than these, but and actually those ones go all the way up to your shoulder, because I don't know if you've ever seen that done. I've stood right next to and held the cow while it's happening, and yeah, they get all up in there, buddy, right up, right to the armpit. But the ones that you get with the pans aren't good. Well, the ones that you get with the pans are great, but you got to keep that bucket all the way full to the top. You get maybe 2 shovels, and then you got to work them. You're bent over when you're working them. They're great classifiers. I have 2. They're on the bank down there. I take them with me every time I go out. And there's times I'll just take off with my pan, and those classifiers, they're great if you're just in the pan. If you're trying to do any kind of production, like I'm pretending to do production today, then yeah, you want something that just gets in that bucket. I make these out of aluminum. They're 1 piece. This is doubled over at the top. I fold that first before I make the hex, and then I fold all these over and tuck them. And this one's mine, so it's not actually folded right on the bottom. The new ones are folded one on top of the other all the way around, and the new ones are all riveted. Mine's got nuts and bolts and wing nuts in it. Although I did upgrade the handle on mine, and I put the upgraded washer in, because the original one with a 5-gallon bucket handle ripped out. But I mean, I used that for 2 months before that happened. But so all the new ones I make are like that with this heavy duty handle. But it's nice because you can stand up. You can lock your hips. You can stand with your knees locked, a little bit of bend, and you're not down here driving the crazy school bus all bent over, splashing yourself. And it'll hold quite a bit of material, and it cleans it up well. Now, my holes here are 1/4 inch. I got a couple guys in Wisconsin. They're running the 3/16 holes. And one of the guys with the 3/16 hole wishes his holes were a little bit smaller, because he knows where he goes and uses it the most. The gold isn't any bigger than that, but the little rocks are. And then I've had guys out west that tell me that they wouldn't dream of using a 1/4 inch classifier. They need at least 1/2 inch holes. So, and I do have one at home that's actually my first classifier. It's got 1/2 inch holes. If you've got proper sluice, there's nothing wrong. Those 1/2 inch rocks will roll off all day. And it cleans up super fast too. It doesn't take very many twists with a 1/2 inch hole to get your rocks clean. But that has 3 heaping shovels. It's just about full to the top. The more you fill it up, the harder it is to work it. And then when you get further up in the bucket, you get less water to work it in. That's why you see me just rinsing the top a little. But it's probably good right there. But I'm dealing with flour gold and not much of it, so I always go a little extra. And then if you rinse it out like this one time, you really take a good look at your rocks. See if there's any cool stuff in there before you dump it. And you're ready to go again. I got room for 1 more in there. I already put more in that bucket than I said I was gonna. There's some black clay. Still not very clay. Just not your typical dirt. I don't know. Maybe if I go this way some, I can find some of that red dirt. So I had quite a bit of it. I hit a layer and
There was probably 4, 5, 6 shovels in a row. It was all red. Yeah. A red piece of quartz. Oh, now there's some red. There's some red. Maybe there's just a streak up by the bank. Yeah, a little bit. You can see it in the back of the shovel, maybe underneath. Oh, yeah. Not much in there, but there's some red. Actually, there's a chunk of the rock that's red. So that's kind of what happened to me last time, too. I was at the end. Full bucket. As you see, my classifier isn't even in the water. Another one of them cool rocks with all the little freckles and speckles all over it. You can see it's full of dimples. Ah, that's another really neat green one. All right, maybe I can rinse that down now. There's more dirt flinging out of the bucket than in it. All right. Well, I saw one rock in here that looked really cool. I must have been seeing things. Oh, no, there it is. Yeah. Oh, there's an agate for sure. It's got the quartz. It's a weird one, though. It's got quartz in it. It's got the red and the black and the purple. So, yeah, that's an example of some of the cool, weird ones we find here, for sure. I got a pile of these at home that need to be sliced open. And throw that in there for now so I don't lose it. All right, I have to move you guys, and then I have to pretend I'm a donkey and haul a bunch of heavy buckets up the creek. Oh. With no handle. I'll get you all moved. I'm sluicing on that flat rock in the middle of the creek there because it let me sluice pretty well and I didn't have to build a dam. So I'm going to head right back to that same spot. And I think right in here it's going to be a good spot for you guys. Put some rocks on my ghillie. Hopefully nobody got hurt. You took a pretty good fall.
All right, I hope I didn't lose everybody. So yeah, it fell over, and then when I put it back in the phone stand, I didn't realize I stuck it in on the power button. So it squeezed the power button until the phone shut down. Which, that's exactly what it's supposed to do when you screw up, right? Okay. Go back downstream. The internet is better. Yeah. Stacy, you're the last one that should be talking about. Oops, fat fingered it again. Yes, we are back, ancestor. And caster. And caster. I'm gonna check you out quick and 2 subscribers, 2 videos. Gonna make riding motorbike videos soon. Well, I will give you a wrench just to get you started. But I drive the short bus. Yep. All right. Well, I grabbed my second phone and tried to go live on that, and it wanted me to start over. I was like, no, I want to resume. So luckily, the first phone, when it turned back on, just let me resume. So, you guys watch that rock in the middle of the creek for a minute, and I'm gonna go get my buckets of dirt and get the sluice in there. So I'll be back real shortly. Actually, you can't even see the rock, can you? Can you see it now? Are we live? Did my phone freeze up? It looks like it's right. Which phone's frozen? This one or that one? All right, there we go. Sweet, where are you from, Ancaster? Oh, just moved to Northern Ontario, right in the gold belt, surrounded by gold mines. Well, that is good to hear. I'm surrounded by frac sand mines. That's all we have, frac sand. A little bit of black sand and even less gold. Oh, man. Yep. That hurt a little. But you wouldn't think it'd be that much harder to bear hug that than it is to carry it by the handle. But it was.
I'll just make you not even want to do it anymore. Yeah, probably for me. I think my creek went down a little bit. I had to take the spacer out. You're gonna make your wife carry them? Yeah. Well, this actually goes to the gym 3 times a week. But I still don't see her carrying buckets for me. That is not fast enough. I might need my little spacer rock after all. She's going now. Although most of my rock is in the way of the water. Alright. We'll get this. Alright, then that's some scoops. Well, alright. It worked way better before, but like I said, the water's going down. I can see I'm running dirt. It's just not as fast as I want it to be. Maybe I can get that tail end to drop down a little bit. Then maybe I'm going to have to rearrange some rocks and make a better dam. I could go over in here too. There's all kinds of flow over there. But yeah, I got some more drop for sure. Well, that's even much faster now. Much faster. Walked all over looking for my other cell phone holder. It was right here the whole time. Got this handy dandy. Yeah, I have a better tripod, Stacy, but it's at home. Sluice cam, please. Did you see what happened the last time I tried moving the camera? If I had my home tripod, you'd already be in there. This one's got a base this big. So, I guess I could try to put you in this thing. But Stacy needs a cameraman. Well, you guys got Dean out there. Just don't let him drop that $10,000 camera in the tree. I don't metal detect. I do have a really crappy, probably as old as me metal detector that it's alright if you leave something in the yard, but it doesn't distinguish. I don't know if you heard me or not, because I forgot I'm talking to the wrong phone. I wonder if I can make it closer. Yeah, the rock holds it down pretty well. Usually I try to find a nice flat rock, but I don't know. That one was what I had. 206. I gotta pop out of chat here quick and see if Zach ever messaged me back. I am still here. I have the gate closed. Just come on in. I'm a little further than we were last time. Yeah, the Gold Monster, that's that Gold Monster 1000. That's the one Jeff gives away every month. Really good. There's a cool stripey rock. All right. This is the good phone now. Where's the chat button? Oh no, I don't want to start a highlight. Oh, there's the chat button. All right, Stacy, just for you. Let me get somewhere where I'm not blocking the water. Yikes! Or falling down in it. There's a rock there. You just want to see this beautiful dream mat in action. So you can dream about it. try it from the other side once just to see if the glare's any better for you. If I can do it without falling down again. There's a lot of current right here. So you gotta set your foot down and it sweeps it out from under you. Like the Karate Kid. Well, you get a way better view there, huh? Let me, you can watch that Dream Mat do its thing, whipping all that gold up to the top, defying all the laws of nature, making the heaviest thing go against the current upstream and get buried in there. I do love this little mat, and it does a great job catching this small gold. Super easy to clean up, lightweight. The best part about this mat is it was a gift from an amazing, cool dude. I got my big sluice, but I wasn't expecting on running this much. I know when if Zach says he's coming, I'm going to tell him to bring the big sluice, so if we're going to run some dirt. Because as much as I like this for being backpackable, I like the 10-inch sluice where I can run some material in a big old quick hurry. I'm trying to make this bucket where I can sit on it and dig out of it. Yeah, the water, peaceful. I've said many times, you guys could just throw your phone in the creek on a tripod and come back 2 hours later and you'd have people watching it the whole time. And Stacy, I missed your live chat, all messages. Hi, Careless. Dream mats are not hydrophobic. They're light gold, but silicone mats, gold sticks to it. I know. You know, and I 1,000% want to try one of your mats, buddy. But I don't get my dream mat out very often since I built that big sluice. But like I said, today I didn't want to have to carry the big sluice in, and this is in my backpack all the time. So one of these days you'll send me a 6-inch by 16-inch mat, and I'll throw it in here and try it out. Actually, you won't send it to me. I'm coming to get one. How do I make the chats just stay? Just science. Yes, sir. I agree. I mean, we all know silicone mats rule. I knew I'd get you going. That size, 6-inch, 16. I mean, whatever size you make, dude. You make me a mat and I will bend the sluice that holds it. Out of aluminum, not like this guy. I've got my big brake now, so you can make a 5-foot wide sluice mat and I can bend the brake for it, or I can bend the sluice up for it. But the difference between my 10-inch and this 6-inch, I can just feed the 10-inch.
Just scoop after scoop after scoop. Hey, Bo Rob, thank you, sir. Yeah, the flow is it's pretty good because I'm not on a dam. There's just a rock in the middle of the creek. I actually step back. I mean, it's definitely got a little drop right here, but I put another rock down there to send the end of the sluice on, and for not actually having a dam, it's working really well. You do see some speckles and sparkles in there, but I'm telling you, that's all pyrite. I did a bucket before I went live. I found there was actually a couple of decent sized pieces. It wasn't just the littlest, tiniest stuff. But about 20 specks to a 5-gallon bucket. So it was still one of the better spots I've tested in this creek. But I had 4 or 5 shovels that were just straight red dirt. And I think that's where the gold's hiding. And then I dug down deeper and couldn't find any more red dirt. I had to move over, and it's 6-8 inches down from the top. There's a 2-3 inch layer of it, if that. So I don't know what's going on with this. There you go. You know, when I load it up like that, it's not just running off the edge. It may not be catching right at the top, but it's catching somewhere in there. Well, thank you too, T-Dub. What are you talking about? He has one. You gave him one, and I already told you the nugget I have is bigger than both of yours put together. You definitely have that CRS going on. I could even show you the picture. I have it right here in my other phone. No, I won't do it to you. But yeah, your nugget and Dean's nugget probably weigh as much as the one that I have.
And none of them count anyway, because you didn't find it, Dean didn't find it, and I didn't find it. Getting gold given to you or buying it doesn't count. You gotta dig it up for it to count. I wonder if I can just encourage a little bit more flow. That helps some. Switch rock off to the side. Oh. Yeah, I know you guys did win them. Technically, I won mine too. I mean, I paid $5 for a duck, but that still counts as winning. I think maybe, I don't know what I'm gonna do after this. If I'm gonna, I guess I'll pan it out and see what I end up with. And if I'm gonna sluice more here, there's big rocks all over. I just gotta line them up in here. And then I got this spot right here. So I shouldn't have a hard time making a better spot to sluice from. Like I said, this was working a little bit better when I first got here. The creek is definitely dropping. Oh yeah, them brake switch plugs. You got to be a contortionist and twist yourself up underneath the dash and be able to work with all the blood rushing to your head. I recently did the change the gas pedal sensor on my Tahoe, and they don't make it to where you can get at the screws. And there was a heat vent in the way of one of the screws. Well, I ended up loosening the whole assembly up, but I had to keep crawling out from under the dash and standing up because I was going to pass out, all the blood rushing to my head. You get ready to really see them chunks of pyrite in there now. I'll probably be able to show you guys it in the creek. Now that it's flushed out where I was digging, the whole creek should be glistening in gold specks now. Good black sand in there.
dip my butt in the creek. That's awesome. And no, I'm not wearing waders. I got hip boots on and a wet ass. Oh, yeah, that's super, super exciting. How often do I clean it out? This one I probably will clean after the second bucket. Trying to catch up on chat here, guys. Now my 10-inch sluice, the other day at Nugget Lake, I ran 6 packed full to the top buckets, but the sluice was in the creek all day. And I ended up with one of my best cleanouts there ever. And I don't think I lost any gold. I've got to put you guys back in the holster because I don't know if you noticed that that bucket decided to start floating away on me. And I need 2 hands to fix that. And my hand's pretty well numb from hanging on to that cell phone now, so get you in there a little bit better view. Maybe up just a little. There we go. Yeah, my creek's getting lower. I might have to do something different here. Woo-wee. Oh, got me some water flow again.
I'm gonna have to put my gloves back on if I'm gonna do that. It's taking its sweet time about it, but it's eating dirt, so. Yeah, Prairie, sometimes you gotta make your own drop. I hear what you're saying. What am I missing here? Thank you, little boy Rob, telling everybody to like that smash button. There we go, chunky shiny. Smash it hard, yes sir. I would have been done twice now with the other sloughs. I got a new one too, it's 12 inches wide. I'm supposed to have that done. It's warming up now, I'll get more time in the garage. Even this week I've been out there, but I had to have a fire going. 50, 60 out in the yard and 38 in the garage without the fire. That was when the doors open, man. You know, Stacy, there's no fence. You're allowed to leave Montana. You just get on the old Greyhound, ride it out to Pennsylvania, maybe get on an airplane. My buddy Zach's got a power wagon. It's got military axles and like, I don't know, 44, 48 inch, just big, huge tires. He doesn't take it out very often. And I've got an old Dodge pickup. It needs a little restore work, but it ran when I parked it. It was my mom and dad's truck. I've always wanted to fix it up. I actually drove that to Montana once to get my camper and bring it home. Who was on Monday night? Is it the Gold Cube guy? I think it's the creator of the Gold Cube, isn't it? Oh, my camper? I needed something to live in, man. I had to come back and get it. Plus, everything else I left out there is gone. You also got to remember, that was 23 years ago. Yeah, Mike Pong. He's the Gold Cube guy, right? Oh, the truck? No, it wasn't mine yet then. It was still my parents' then. That was an expensive trip too, I remember. The truck went there and back just fine, but man, you just couldn't get 250 miles and it needed another tank of gas. And it got worse when I put the camper on. I want to say Dean was 3 or 4 years old then. He wasn't very old. You just got to get out there and dig some gold, Stacy. You'll have 7 grand in no time. That's like 2¼ ounces, man. Getting floaty again. Oh. You just got to spend more time in there. Dig till it hurts, then dig some more. Jack says he's on his way shortly. Alright, I gotta get rid of this foam. Take my bucket with me. It's a two-handed operation now. Getting into the money scoops. All right. Now that I washed all my gold out of the sluice, screw it around. It looks pretty good. One full of black sand. I don't see any obvious signs of gold. Let me make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. And you can't. Empty pan, how you doing? He says, show me the shiny. We're a little ahead of that yet. But I will at least move over where you can kind of see. Oh, lost a clip. Clean your crack. Most important thing of gold mining is have a good clean crack. And no, that doesn't mean kneel down until you dip yours in the water either, like I did earlier. Find my clip. I was hoping there'd be like 2 or 3 pieces just stuck in there, but there's not. There, nice view of the old dream mat. One moment. Clip is stuck. There we go. Those are back in there nice. Sluice is nasty, covered in sand. All right. I have a decision to make. I'm gonna just go the easy way out here. So this is from 1 5-gallon bucket, and there is, I don't know, about 20 pieces of gold in there. There could be a few more hiding. And my concentrate container is way down there. So I'm just going to add, so we'll have a grand total of 3 buckets out of the same hole. And then I can look and see. Looky there. Clean. Okay. I need to flip this over. I got me a handy dandy little thing to sit on. You guys need to be. We're gonna go right next to that rock. Maybe I'll move you closer. Live on the danger. All right, I'm gonna find some rocks. A couple more rocks because I don't trust them. All right. We're gonna aim you. I'm gonna go this way some. Let's say that's pretty good. And then I need my bucket. Oh yeah. Get the other phone closer. Everybody's holding their breath. Davis, how's it going? You're just gonna laugh because I know you're at Thermal City. You're finding more gold on a shovel than I'm gonna find in 3 5-gallon buckets. I've said that a couple times already, actually. Kind of like Jeff Williams, you're gonna get wet. And Cuevas, why do you not have a wrench? That is a moderator. All right, you're wrenched up now, sir. All right. Set this off over somewhere where maybe I can see it, maybe I can't. So far, so good. Can you guys see all the glitter in there? Like, on just right here. Man, like I said, if that was gold, I don't know if the camera is showing it, but just right through here, just nothing but straight glitter. Gold metal flake looking stuff, but it is not gold. And that's exactly why I have a hard time panning here for like testing, because you get so much of that glitter going on and it's just so hard to separate the gold from that. And every time you tip the pan up, you watch all that gold go over. And yeah, it's not gold, but man, sure looks like it. So, do the old potato pan method in here and get a lot of that shit to float away for me. Get her stratified. Do you see the line of gold in here? It's right in between my fingers. It's not gold. Shh. Not already too little to do the ridges. Should have brought my other pan with. It's in the truck too. This is the point I get to with the super sluice and I can't go any further. So I have been watching other guys using the smooth edge And I've been practicing it, and I've gotten better. So. A little bit of black sand trying to get away. All right, I think I've given enough gold back to the creek now. Wash the pan down. Just solid glitter at the top again. Get that out of there too. Well, there's gold. I didn't think I seen a bigger piece in there. Definitely more than was in there when I started, for sure. Might even be able to make a line. Starting way over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. There's gotta be more. Oh, yeah, there's a whole nother bunch coming out. And like I said, that one bigger piece keeps showing itself. I see a really shiny garnet. Where did that go? Oh, that's big, whatever that is. I don't know if that's a garnet or not. It's got, you can see through it. It's got that garnet action going on. That's pretty good size. Now I'm going to have to do something with this so I don't lose it. Put in my mouth for now. What, is there another one? I don't know if it's just the way the sun's hitting these. Geez, there's another one. Those are way bigger than I'm used to seeing in Nugget Lake. Yeah, that is nuts. I'm not 1,000% convinced they're garnets, but they're definitely something. I don't think they're red glass. Oh, there went my seat. Ah, it's going. I got it back. It's wet now. And the gold that I had all nice and in one spot and cleaned up, and all mixed back in again. So I'm going to try one more time. Lots of little stuff just floating away. Let me go get my little pan. I mean, I guess I could get a snuffer and do it that way. But it's probably one of the better holes I've found here, for sure. Now I got glitter mixed with my gold. That definitely makes it difficult. Got it kind of in a pile for you. Maybe I can show it. Oh, I don't know. We'll just set her down and see what the camera wants to show. Down to 4 watchers. Nobody likes people panning, watching people pan gold, I see. All right. From that rock, there it is. There's my little line of gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are like the bigger ones. Like I said, I got a lot lost back down into the black sand, but I'm gonna get that dumped into my cons, and I will end up running that through the cleanup sluice when I get home. Down to 2 watchers. And I'm definitely planning on ending this live stream. Congrats on the 300 subs. Thank you. Did I just hit 300? Mica and Pyrite. Yeah, I've seen your video with the Mica and the Pyrite. Still here busting rocks.
But all right, guys, I am gonna wrap it up. I can't tell how long it's even been going for. 2 hours and 22 minutes? No, that can't be right. 102. Oh, maybe. I don't know, 60, 60, 120. I have no idea. It says 102, 17, 40. It's like it's counting backwards. But yeah, you guys, AAA, how's it going, brother? Give a little zoom out. One more peek at the creek. Zach's going to be here any minute. I'm sure I'll shoot a little bit more footage. Maybe some shorts while Zach's here. But I'm going to take a minute, stretch my back, and probably throw some rocks and make this dam better. I told him to bring in the big sluice. And then the two of us will dig. I might even walk back out and get me better buckets because that broken handle. Oh yeah, restart after swim. Yeah, it restarted, but it didn't restart though. It resumed. So I think the counter would be the same. I don't even know. Like, I don't know when I went live time-wise. I know I didn't shoot that much footage, 30 minutes of footage or so. And then I watched Cuevas a little bit. And then I went live. So yeah, it could be two hours. Anyhow, thank you guys for tuning in. I said there's going to be a video of the first bucket tonight or tomorrow. I'll get that uploaded. There's already a short of me playing in here, and I'll probably make a few more of them when Zach gets here, and maybe a short with my daily total when I get home and rock all this through the sluice. So thanks so much. I'm going to end this for now. Sit down on my back or on my butt and rest my back for a minute till Zach gets here. Either that, I'm going to walk out and get more buckets. Maybe see if there's a better trail to get back without having to walk the creek. But all right, man. See everyone later. I don't know which button turns me off. No, that's share. Close. Camera. Back. Stop streaming. Yes, I do. Goodbye.